Hi, Smooth Science friends. It's Smooth Science Girl. I heard you were studying fossils. I love fossils. In fact, did you know that I collect quite a few fossils? In fact, one of my favorite fossils is this. It's the official of Michigan. This is the Petoskey Stone. You know what? Fossils are great. Remember, fossils are the remnants of living things, and they can tell us a lot about what the environment, whoa, big word, the environment actually was like a long time ago when we weren't alive. The Petoskey Stone is a coral. What? You mean Michigan was underwater? Yeah, actually, way back with the glaciers coming over, that's true. Oh, let me show you another one of my favorite fossils. I have no idea what this is. Look at this curl. Isn't that cool? But look at the imprint of fossils. Isn't that cool? This whole thing is so interesting. There's look at, can you see where a shell was? Awesome. And there's even stuff like, you know what this is? Petrified wood. What? Wood that actually has been replaced by rock. That is so cool. How does that happen? Well, you can make fossils. Fossils can be created in a number of ways, from lava flows, except lava kind of takes care of a lot of living things and kind of burns things up, but it can be covered by debris, by mudslides, by the pyroclastic flows of mud and stuff from volcanic eruptions. It can just be buried over time. And a lot of it, the fossils that we have are not necessarily the fossils. Look at this. These are tiny, tiny shells, the imprints of shells. So maybe not the actual shell like this, but we get an imprint of it, and that would be a fossil. So remember, the shell part is really not the part of the living thing. The living thing lives inside the shell. This shell, look at this. So I have a fun project for you. You're going to make a fossil imprint. So I've made some dough for you. Okay, I've made some dough, and you're going to pick from one of the shells or that I have left for you. So one of the first things you need to do, so this is called salt dough, so do not eat it because that is really salty. It's going to taste yucky. Plus, in science, unless we're doing a food project, we don't put things in our mouth. That is not proper. Okay, now if you don't like your very round and you want to make it more mashy or even smaller, you can totally do that. Okay, you want to take, so because this is dough, you want to take a little bit, you know what this white stuff is? It's flour. You want to make sure that the shell that you're going to use, so I'm going to use this beautiful shell here. You want to make sure your shell is well powdered. So you're going to get messy, and being messy is okay in science. So make sure, kind of take some flour, kind of do it around here. Make sure it's nice, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shell and I'm going to press it around my dough. Now look at, I'm kind of making see how I'm making my dough? Now I'm not covering. Notice I still have shell, but I'm not covering. I'm just kind of pressing it in to the dough like this. Okay, kind of working it a little bit. I don't want to make and then when I'm done, I take it. Do you see that, Smooth Science friends? Let me look at that. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, with your teachers, and I'm going to come and I can bake this, and it'll last forever. How cool is that? Just like a fossil. How cool. Now, if you want, you could even take a little straw, put a hole in the top, and then you can hang it up at home if you want. Maybe it's your next Christmas ornament, a tree of fossils. That would be amazing. Living things. Hey friends, I'm so excited to explore fossils with you. Stay sciencey.